Coach Prime is back in Boulder, Colorado. The Buffs search for their next two-way stars fully underway. And Jake, guess what, bro? It's 35 days.
Let's go.
Until game day, until week one. We got some elite Friday vibes for you today. Let's go. Squad.
Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome into the DNVR studio for Friday edition of DNVR Buffs Live. The last show before camp.
Wow, dude.
We made it officially.
What a time to be alive, man.
Putting a bow on the offseason. How about that?
I feel just overwhelmed with gratitude today, bro. How
too.
lucky we are. How great God is all the time, man.
Facts.
It's just a beautiful day out here. It's Friday. The weekend is right up on us. And when we get back from the weekend, bro, it's football time. It might already be football time. I think it already is football time. But there will be no debate once Monday comes around.
Facts, man. Today on the show, we will be drafting the best side dishes.
Let's go.
Scotty's been waiting on this one.
I've been waiting on this one for a minute.
We're going to discuss why you cannot compare Coach Prime in Colorado to Bill Belichick in UNC.
People are trying to do it, bro.
They've been trying, but yeah, we'll talk about it. The crazy Owen McCown, Tahj Ra'el text message, Instagram message controversy.
Screenshots. Anytime screenshots are involved,
for real,
it's scary.
But this is like integrity of the game type stuff almost.
Yeah.
We'll start today, though, with the latest on Boo Carter and the 5-star player that Colorado offered yesterday, as the search for Colorado's next two-way star is firmly underway. We'll start with Boo Carter here. So CBS Sports actually published this article earlier this morning, co-written by Richard Johnson, Chris Hummer, and John Talty.
Wow.
So they are investigating this thing.
Yeah, they are.
They are on it. The headline, Boo Carter in limbo at Tennessee, altercation with teammates, agent change, and more at forefront of Vols drama. So again, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it does go into more detail about what is going on with Boo Carter. He is still away from the football team. The Vols will open up their camp. Players are due on Tuesday.
It's pretty soon.
It's very soon.
For somebody to be uncertain about their status with the team.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure most players are actually in Knoxville right now, just like waiting for Tuesday to come.
Exactly.
As they write in the article, he's a rising sophomore, arguably Tennessee's top returning defensive player. Apparently, he's missed quite a few team activities. He was confronted by team leaders. And then apparently an altercation, according to CBS Sports, occurred on July 16th between Carter and teammates. And Carter has not been with the team since. Coach Heupel has been leaning on his team's leadership to help him, I guess, make a decision on Carter. I mean,
it's a team decision,
of course. Like, are you going to allow this guy back into your locker room? Basically, a program source told CBS Sports that Carter's absence is not a Nico Iamaleava situation and has nothing to do with NIL nor revenue sharing compensation. Instead, the tension between the two sides stems from what Tennessee and its leadership council consider multiple team rule violations. Also, another interesting wrench kind of thrown into the situation. It appears that Carter has changed his agent, and he's now being represented by Omar Cooper, who famously,
I would say infamously
represented Ace Bailey the Utah Jazz's first-round pick in this summer's NBA draft. Apparently, Bailey and Carter are childhood friends, according to the article. Boo's mother made a post about it recently. She didn't respond to CBS. Tennessee didn't respond to CBS.
Well, I think the one part here that's just really kind of head scratching is you mentioned Boo having new representation now in the form of Omar Cooper, who was representing Ace Bailey, and obviously Ace Bailey kind of had not a massive fall, not a Shedeur Sanders type fall in the NBA draft, but he went later than a lot of people thought he would. And a lot of people surmised that it was because of his representation that was rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. And that would be Omar Cooper here. And there's a quote in here from Boo Carter's previous agent where the agent says, "I did represent Boo. However, I'm not sure I still do. He has been non-responsive, and so is his mother." They posted something about Omar Cooper representing him and advising him now. So they haven't even been communicative with their previous representation. So it just gives me a lot of red flags about this entire situation. And I don't even think we've gotten into the entirety of it yet.
For sure. The article kind of closes with this. The portal is closed, obviously. He would not be allowed to enter the portal until the winter. But however, as the article says, many players have managed to transfer outside of the portal in recent memory. We talked about Xavier Lucas, I think 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. He was the cornerback who wanted to leave Wisconsin. Wisconsin wouldn't file his name to the transfer portal or something.
It was a really messy situation.
So he just ends up leaving himself to go to Miami.
Yeah. Because I think Wisconsin was pissed. They didn't want to let him leave because they were saying Miami had already tampered with him previously while he was still with the Badgers.
And then Jake Retzloff, obviously that's a completely different situation, but there appears to be a way if the player really wants to just leave a program without entering the portal and walk on somewhere, they can just do it. So, okay, on the Boo Carter stuff real quick. A lot of people are saying Cormani in the chat.
Yes, they are.
This is different. Boo has showed up on the field. He has shown that he can be a contributor on the field, big time.
I don't think that's why people are saying Cormani, though.
But Cormani, he wouldn't practice. He wouldn't show up to meetings. It's clear that there's a divide between Boo and Tennessee.
But it sounds like this is something of what was going on with Boo, where he's just not doing what's expected as a teammate,
that's
as a player on the team.
We need to figure... If we ever learn exactly why this altercation or whatever happened with teammates, because this is middle of summer too, there's nothing going on. What could have possibly happened?
Just not being around the team. There's summer workouts, bro. You see the Buffs getting it in, this summer and building that camaraderie. And again, this is something where it seems like the leadership council on the team are the ones who are really taking issue with Boo Carter's behavior. And that to me, I think is even more so problematic than just, not believing and vibing with what the coaches got going on. You got contemporaries talking about a true freshman, coming in and acting after starting the last 6 games of the season, I'm sure some people on that team are like, bro, you haven't even been here long enough to be acting like how you've been acting. You know what I'm saying? And again, especially coming off of the Nico situation, there's probably a heightened level of paranoia and, hey, we got to make sure we're, locked in. So I don't know. I can kind of see why some people are mentioning Cormani because, again, I don't think when they're mentioning...
Cormani had so much growing up to do, though. And maybe that is Boo's case.
It sounds like it is.
But, he got it together for a year already in college. That was more than Cormani to that point.
And we also don't know if he had problems last year during the season.
Sure.
And they were just like, hey, he's a good player. We got to get him out there on the field. Because like I mentioned, he started the last 6 games of the regular season for Tennessee, showed some real flashes, had a pick, 38 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. So we don't obviously know the whole story, but I from what we do know though about Coach Prime and how he wants to run his program and the players and people he wants in his locker room, I just don't know if this is something that he would be a road he'd be willing to go down.
Yeah, but Coach Prime gives out second chances too, like Juju Mitchell. There's been situations where he's shown leeway and players he's brought into the program. Hakeem Williams straight up talked shit about Travis Hunter. They brought him in. What?
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously we don't know. I don't think anyone really knows except for maybe Boo's family, maybe the folks at Tennessee, maybe some people at other schools that he's talking to, but we'll find out. This is obviously an electric player, but
yeah, he is.
Essentially, this is the search for the next Travis Hunter that we're undergoing, and a very interesting offer came out yesterday as well to 5-star athlete Salisi Moa. He's out of Ogden, Utah, plays for Fremont High School, 6'2", 190 pounds. He's a 5-star in the 2026 recruiting class.
Sheesh.
Is ranked the number 2 athlete and the number 31 overall player in this class. He is scheduled to commit at the end of this month, which is in a week.
A week from today, right?
And Colorado did just get the offer in yesterday. So, I mean, they're a little late, clearly. But
yes.
It's obvious. You brought it up yesterday, like when we were talking about CJ Sadler. Like, they are looking for the next Travis Hunter, the next two-way star at Colorado. He's in the running. Salisi Moa's in the running. Boo Carter's probably in the running at this point, too. Like, it's clear that that's what they want to, that's like one of the next, like, big checkoff items on this roster that they want to fill.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there has definitely been a concerted effort to target these type of guys who can really play both ways at a really high level. And Salisi Moa obviously fits that bill. And you mentioned his commitment date set already for July 31st next week. And Colorado just offered him yesterday. I wouldn't expect, obviously, Colorado to be in the mix next week and he commits, but that's just you just planting a little seed. You know what I'm saying? And especially with how we know the transfer portal and college football works nowadays.
Just how the last 4 months of a recruiting season goes.
Exactly. It's really just about starting to build a relationship with somebody. Like, again, just because you don't get somebody out of high school as a true freshman don't mean that they won't.
Does chair seem lower?
You do look a little short today. I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, what? I keep on having to bring the mic.
But yeah, I mean, again, this is where we're at. This is playing the long game is what this is to me.
Yeah,
I think you're not expecting a decision or a commitment to Colorado next week from Moa, but down the line, a year from now, a year and a half from now, if you build a relationship and again you have the 2025 season that you expect to have on the field, you're going to be a very attractive place to a lot of players that you might not be right now at this moment. So. You obviously mentioned Boo Carter. We talked about him, but even CJ Sadler as well, right? Another kind of two-way standout who the Buffs are obviously very in on, who Sadler obviously appears to be interested in Colorado, and he has a commitment coming up, I think, in about 2 weeks, August 15th. And Colorado is squarely in the mix of that recruitment alongside of a handful of other schools. But nobody is going to be Travis Hunter.
Can we let's just do this right now. Like
we should have led with that,
obviously. Obviously, like we know, like Travis as a person and as a player is a straight unicorn.
Yes.
There's no replacing him.
Yes.
There are athletes out there though who want to play both ways who are not going to be afforded the opportunity to play both ways like they would at Colorado.
Correct.
That is what we are discussing.
Exactly.
So yeah. We'll see. Isaiah Tahj is going to play his role this year.
Yeah, man. Again, we talked a little bit about it yesterday. I mean, he's been working on both sides of the ball this offseason, this summer, sharpening his DB skills because I think he's still pretty polished at the receiver spot and that slot receiver spot in particular. So he could be the guy. He could kind of be the guy that they point to this year for future recruits in the 2026 recruiting class and beyond. Like, hey, you saw what Travis did.
Exactly.
And we got another guy here that's still doing it. This could be you next.
Exactly. And the thing with Coach Prime too, I don't think he would throw Travis Hunter expectations.
No,
obviously on another player, but I think like Travis, he would allow those players to truly test like the boundaries of what you're capable of. Like if you think you can handle, an entire like two-way snap count workload and you can show it with your stamina, your strength, the ability to retain the information on both sides, I think he'd let you. It's just you got to go prove it.
You have to prove it. Like he always says, you got to do it at one spot first before I even allow you to get on the other side. And I think that's the right approach to go about it as well. And you're just going to open up a whole new pipeline of just athletes who want to do that and who are physically capable of doing it. And there's just not any other place at the Power 4 level, I would say, that's going to allow you to do that, give you the opportunity and allow you to be coached by somebody who did it himself back in the day as a two-way player.
And just to go along with that again, and I kind of just said this, but the fact that Coach Prime did it, I think it just opens up more opportunities at Colorado, obviously. But in terms of like fully, kind of like Isaiah Harj, allowing you the time,
yes,
the last 2 years basically, to truly like flesh it out and become a two-way player, and then we're going to see it this year, I'm sure, in some regard. It's definitely not going to be at the Travis level, but would it surprise you in week 1 if I told you that Isaiah Harj had 3 catches for 35 yards and he had 2 tackles?
2 tackles? No, not at all.
Yeah, not
at all.
So we'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out on Boo Carter as well as we all learn more information. Let's take our first break. Shout out to our friends at Toyota, like Travis Hunter, just extremely versatile, reliable, dependable, built to last.
Well said.
Can go on and on and on and on. That's why you see so many Toyotas on the road. Those things are just kind of unkillable, really. Whether it's a hybrid, a truck, Supras, the RAV4, all their great options, they've got you covered. They have 16 different hybrid vehicles to choose from, like the Tundra iForce Max hybrid truck, and 17 other models with available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Visit your Front Range Toyota stores at a location near you. AutoNation Toyota Arapahoe in Centennial, Corwin Toyota in Boulder, Groove Toyota in Littleton, Mountain States Toyota in Denver, Stevenson Toyota East in Aurora, and Stevenson Toyota West in Lakewood. Toyota is a proud partner of CU Athletics and the official vehicle of DNVR. Let's go places.
Hey, man, listen, if you are trying or wanting to upgrade your banking situation, just hear me out for a couple of minutes. First Bank is the place where you can do that, because whether you're on the road, whether you're at home, or maybe somewhere in between, First Bank just makes banking so easy, so convenient, and so secure. Their mobile banking app allows you to check balances. You can pay friends. You can manage your money anytime, anywhere. And here's the best part. Told y'all, listen, open a new First Bank checking account today, and you could earn $300. You see that right there on your screen. $300. First Bank is all about helping you stay on track. Their tools make it simple to stay in control of your finances without the hassle. So no matter where life takes you, First Bank gives you the freedom to bank how and when it works best for you. So if you are ready to open up a new account with First Bank, all you got to do, sorry, I lost my hair. All you got to do really is just go to efirstbank.com/bonus. That's efirstbank.com/bonus to open your account and earn a little extra. Bank how you want, when you want with First Bank. Certain restrictions and requirements apply. Member FDIC.
Go get yourself some free money. And shout out to Toyota as always. All right. You have a little bit on recruiting still?
Oh, yeah. A couple other offers went out. A couple other notable offers.
A lot of them went out yesterday. I saw this one, though, the 5-star, and I was like, yeah, that's it for me.
For sure, dude. I mean, yeah. 5-star number 2 player in the class, or number 2 athlete, rather. That was worth a mention, no doubt. Here's another one. Caleb Morris is committed to Mississippi State. Been committed to Mississippi State for about a month and a half. May 31st, when he committed a 3-star defensive lineman from Semmes, Alabama. 6'4", 250 pounds. Solid offer list. Got an offer from Auburn. Obviously picked up the Colorado offer yesterday. Offers from Tulane, from Houston, Georgia Tech, Kentucky, UCF, USF, West Virginia. So a solid offer list. He just picked up an offer, like I said, yesterday from Colorado. So that's defensive line, offensive line. It seems to be really what they've been going at, aside from like the two-way athletes, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I love the attention on the trenches. That has to continue to be built year in and year out in the transfer portal, at the high school ranks as well. And speaking of the defensive line, another committed defensive line prospect picked up an offer from Colorado yesterday. I'm not even sure why I decided to pull this one up, because, I mean, what a name. What a name. I'm just going to go with, Dijidu Ba, spelled D-J-I-D-J-O-U first name, last name B-A-H.
I would have taken D's out. I would have gone Jijo.
One more time?
Jijo.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know, though.
Committed to Wisconsin. on June 1st. 6'3", 250-pound defensive lineman from Germantown, Tennessee, which I think, I think of Tennessee. I think of Coach Box. I think of Chauncey Gooden, Corey Phillips, of course, as well. So this is somebody, again, in Ba, who has offers from Missouri. Obviously, just picked the Colorado offer yesterday, been committed to Wisconsin since May. Another impressive offer list. So defensive lineman, offers from Duke, Indiana, Iowa, Memphis, Michigan State, West Virginia, some others. So defensive line. Coach Pecco is being tagged in a lot of these as well. So he's out on the recruiting trail trying to round out that defensive line and make sure that it stays strong.
Chat, please
be
nice. Just be nice to each other. Is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So a handful of flip targets have gone out this week. We'll see who gets brought in for visits, obviously.
Yeah.
As I mentioned too, week 1, I would not expect many, if any, visits, frankly, because of that Friday timing.
Yeah, right. Makes it difficult.
But you do get that 7th home game this year, so you'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next thing on the agenda. Oh, boy. This Owen McCown, Tahj Rahel craziness. So if you weren't on Twitter last night, I'm sure, because everyone who was on Twitter last night knows what is going on with this. But what happened is in the winter, when the bowl games were being played, Memphis and UTSA were scheduled to face off in the, I don't know which bowl. The Roadrunners ended up winning 44-36.
Close game. High-scoring game.
But On 3 yesterday, obtained direct messages of former Memphis defensive back Tahj Rahel sending UTSA quarterback Owen McCown the Tigers playbook before the game. In the screen cap that we get here, it's clear he sent, I don't know if this is a playbook necessarily, but he says, here you go. That's all the signals. That's Tahj Rahel sending that to Owen McCown on Instagram.
The starting quarterback of UTSA, correct?
Yes, the starting quarterback, obviously former Buff as well.
Yeah.
Owen McCown just replies with the crying emoji.
That's such a fitting response.
And then Tahj Rahel feels more need to expand and goes, far leftist coverages. I'll send you better lists showing you the call. But they run quarters and none of the safeties can cover, by the way. No reroutes on the slot. The field safety is the weakest link in the defense. His hamstring is hurting, but he's running out of eligibility. So when you play him, he number 0.
He was given all the game, bro. He said, yeah, target him. He's sweet. He weak. Go after him. Which is just crazy, bro. I mean, again, you can't. The game was close, but that offense scored 44 points.
Oh, my God.
On that Memphis defense.
You can't tell me that didn't help for one possession of UTSA.
Old McCown is going to tell you that it didn't help.
Well,
because they had the American, right? The American Conference.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Media days this week. And obviously he was asked about that. And he was like, yeah, it wasn't something I asked for. And it wasn't
clearly,
right.
Yes.
And it wasn't something that really helped us at all. But that's just crazy, dog. And honestly, I feel like this is something that happens.
I'm sure this happens more often than we think.
I feel like this happens multiple times this season. And obviously we just don't hear about it. But that's why you just got to be, again, that's why you got to be careful about who you allow in your program.
That is true.
That's why you got to really vet as best as you can. Not even just the players, but the support staff, the training staff, the interns, all the coaches. Like, you have to make sure that people who are in your building are really for, to use your phrase, like really for the name, the school on that chest. Because some people will sell you out for chicken change, to use something my dad always says.
It's true. I did not see the American statement, the American Conference statement on this, but Jeff Traylor spoke about it.
Is that UTSA's
That's
coach?
UTSA's head coach. Okay. He said, I think it had no bearing on the game whatsoever. I didn't know anything about it. McCown didn't tell me anything about it, which frankly, I kind of believe.
Yeah.
Purdue released a statement as well.
Why?
Which is where Tahj Rahel plays now. He entered the portal, left Memphis, and is now at Purdue. He left Memphis in October, by the way. So he didn't even finish out the season. No.
Wow.
Also, sources close to the report allege that he was dismissed from the team rather than voluntarily leaving. So there's clearly some bad blood
and
hurt feelings. What did Purdue say here? Purdue said, our coaching staff sees this scenario as being mischaracterized and does not have any concerns moving forward. That is it. Yeah, obviously, again, Rael went on to enter the portal and commit to Purdue, but this is as deep as a betrayal can go, honestly, in the game of football.
Yeah.
This is pretty bad.
That's crazy. And I'm glad it was a meaningless type of bowl game.
Yes, for
and
sure.
not, a conference championship game or a college football playoff game or something like that with like real implications. But still, there's just no place for that.
No. Yeah, wild though. So we'll see what happens if there's any more reaction or statements that come out. Let's talk Bill Belichick in North Carolina.
Ooh.
I'll start this, I guess.
Do it.
Paul Feinbaum was speaking about North Carolina recently, I'm assuming on ESPN. He was on Get Up this morning, talking about Bill Belichick. The headline of the article that On3 aggregated says, "This is not Deion Sanders coming back to college," on Bill Belichick and his debut season at UNC. And you can look at that quote and you go, which way is this going?
You're right.
Thing, right? Don't worry. So basically they started talking about North Carolina on Get Up this morning, what the first year might look like. The roster, obviously, Pete Nakos comes out yesterday and says they have 70 new players. Like, and you brought it up too. Like, where's the outrage? Like, no one says a peep about this now. They're talking about Bill Belichick's coaching resume and stuff too. So Paul Feinbaum essentially said that he had low expectations for the team, and he expanded on that. He said they are very low for this reason. He doesn't have a very good team. Although he's in a workable league, I think he can win 7 games, maybe steal one to go 8.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, this is not Deion Sanders coming back to college for a couple of obvious reasons. Shedeur and Travis Hunter, he doesn't have anyone like that. Therefore, the eyes of the nation will be there on opening night, maybe a second or third time, but it's not going to be must-see TV. And then more on Belichick. He's just talking about how the end of his career was kind of low-key was a disaster in New England. Didn't win a playoff game in his last 5 years, had losing seasons 3 of his last 5 seasons, and clearly it became a mess. And then all of this Jordan Hudson stuff starts coming out now that he's at UNC. But he's right. Like, and it's just funny how the amount of hype and how people talk about this UNC team and how they talked about Colorado 2 years ago. And I wonder if it works in the opposite way in the season too, because Colorado ripped off that win against TCU. We talked about this recently on the What If Show and all that.
You know what? That's crazy because don't North Carolina open up with TCU this year? That's crazy.
Wild, huh? So Colorado rips off the win against TCU, and they were America's favorite team versus September 2023.
Until they weren't.
I don't know if there's a world in which UNC becomes like America's team at all. Like
I agree with you, bro.
Paul Feinbaum's completely right, though. Like, yeah, it was the Travis and Shedeur show, especially that first year.
Right.
But like,
because that's half of it. Like people like to say, like Coach Prime was like, yeah, it was a lot of Coach Prime, but it was also like people fell in love with Shedeur and the talent that is him and Travis Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. They have so much turnover. They just don't have much to really look on, even after 70 new players. Like, I can't remember a single guy who they added where I was like, oh, that's a great ad.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like, and I think Feinbaum, I don't usually say this, but I think he's spot on about this in particular. Like UNC, it's not at all what Coach Prime came in with Colorado with Shedeur and Travis, like having those two kind of box office players coming along with you. And yeah, they're, I guess, in a winnable somewhat ACC, but I think it's going to make it even worse because I think they're going to be around like 6, 7, maybe 8 wins. And that's not going to elicit, popularity amongst the masses in North Carolina and what Bill Belichick got going on. So
right. So like, I just this could go very bad very quickly, and the comparisons to Coach Prime in Colorado kind of have to. You didn't want to do them anyways when you were talking, earlier and stuff. So don't even start with them now. So I don't want to hear it from anyone else. Paul Feinbaum's right.
Front Office Sports tweeted this story out yesterday with the tweet accompanying it going, ESPN networks are poised to show 8, if not 10, of Bill Belichick's first games as North Carolina's head coach. Can ESPN recreate the Dion effect? Front Office Sports asks.
See, like...
And the quote goes, we have to wait and see. The potential is there. And again, I mean, that sounds a lot like Colorado. Like, they're going to be on their television.
Yeah.
From that standpoint, it's similar to Colorado.
It's going to be like the NFC East, though. People are going to be like, oh my God, again? Like, Giants, Cowboys, Sunday Night Football again? Like,
Thanks.
That's what's going to happen, though.
So ESPN's Senior Director of Programming and Acquisitions told Front Office Sports, we have to wait and see. The potential is there. There's definitely interest in him outside the typical college football fan. Dion was such a phenomenon. I still can't believe some of the numbers we got that first year he was there. It's too early to say. And I think that just kind of puts into perspective from ESPN's perspective how massive Coach Prime and even just that first year of Colorado was for just the networks.
Of course. Fox was in both. Fox had they took over the third floor in the Champions Center. It was crazy.
No doubt about it. So it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, Bill Belichick ain't Coach Prime. North Carolina ain't Colorado. But it's gonna be fun to watch.
Oh,
until it's not.
I will gladly enjoy watching however this unfolds. Honestly, I really will.
I wonder if Shorty gonna be on the sidelines week 1.
She's got it, right? I don't think she has a headset on.
With a play sheet.
What do you think? The booth?
On top of the bro, I think she might be sideline, bro. Like, you feel me? Like sideline.
She's the get back coach for Coach Belichick.
Oh,
he lets her carry the challenge flag.
And especially with ESPN they go, bro. People were mad about Taylor Swift always getting the camera on her during Chiefs games, bro.
Oh yeah.
If she on the sideline or in view of a camera, she will be getting a lot of airtime.
For sure. All right, let's take our next break.
What the chat on today?
I don't know. Y'all gotta relax.
What is they on today?
You gotta relax.
Oh my gosh.
So shout out to our new friends over at Chicken and Pickle and DNVR and them over there at Chicken and Pickle. We're teaming up for the 2025 Summer Pickleball Tournament on August 2nd. That is a week from tomorrow. Taking place at 10 a.m. at Chicken and Pickle in Thornton. We're going to be running this with the Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Colorado as well. So,
nice.
You know, you can sign up individually, you can sign up for a team and know your money is going to a great cause. And you can go just come hang out with us at Chicken and Pickle, have some good eats, play some pickleball. It'll be a good time. So yeah, whether you're a pickleball pro or just getting started out, this event is for everyone. Grab your paddle, gather your friends, and get ready to play your heart out for a good cause. Let's make a difference together while having blasts on the court. We'll see y'all there. Sign up at thednvr.com/events and reserve your spot today.
Shout out Chicken Pickle, man. I think I said on the show, but I played for the first time pickleball like a month ago, bro. Like, I'm fun to pick it up for real. It's fun.
Let's squat it up.
I'm down.
All right.
Like, it's like actually fun as hell.
Let's do it.
So shout out to Chicken Pickle. And also shout out to Empire today, man. Y'all already know the deal, man. If you want the best floor situation possible in your home, there just isn't anybody better to call or hit up than our friends over at Empire today, because they have flooring experts, people who do this every single day, dedicated flooring professionals who focus on flooring 24/7. They live and breathe flooring, and they will be with you every step of the way as you choose your new floor situation. It's a whole different ball game at Empire today. You get clear, you get upfront and all-inclusive pricing. Plus, you can schedule installation as soon as the next day, because who likes to wait? I know I don't. So schedule a free in-home estimate today, because some things are just better at home, at the crib. DNVR listeners can receive a $350 discount. That's a $350 discount, y'all, when using promo code DNVR. You heard that right. $350 discount with code DNVR. Restrictions apply. Visit Empire today /DNVR for full details. Shout out to Empire today.
No doubt. Last thing I really got here before we get to this draft, I think you mentioned this actually, but Iowa State athletics. Last summer it was Arizona. This summer it's now Iowa State facing a credible deficit. I don't even know. Like they owe hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Arizona's, I think, was worse. Iowa State's number is $147 million deficit that their athletic department is facing. They've had to stop the renovations on their stadium because of this, and they had to up ticket prices for this year. Basically $25 million over the next 6 years is what they owe. So they're going to have... we'll see what happens here. And then, I mean, the House versus NCAA, whatever the president just did, all this stuff. Like, there's so much going on right now in terms of money when it comes to college sports that who knows? Maybe this could be something they find their way out of sooner rather than later. Same with Arizona, but
Arizona's was 177 million.
Yeah. So, and Arizona's probably about to go through another buyout.
Yeah.
Or they're just going to have a terrible football team for the next few years with Brett Brennan. But
sad situation.
Iowa State, one of the best teams in the conference, now facing an athletic department deficit.
I think you said they're up in ticket prices.
Mm-hmm. Up in ticket prices. Here, let's see what else is going on. Indefinitely postponing construction of a planned $20 million wrestling practice facility and a $25 million Hilton Coliseum renovation. Indefinitely. So
no timetable. Yeah.
No longer absorbing the cost of sales tax on tickets and instead passing on that expense, about $1.5 million annually to consumers. Upping annual required donation levels for membership in the Cyclone Club by 20%, generating an estimated $3 million annually, and mandating all sports and support units cut costs and find savings to, quote, slow the growth of overall expenses. Yeesh, man. The most significant savings have resulted from reducing travel costs for Olympic sports. Those sports are always the first to go, clearly. But not good. Look, Matt Campbell is the reason why this program is where it is.
People love Matt Campbell, man.
And if Matt Campbell tries to play hardball with them for an extension potentially, or another team is trying to buy them out.
Yeah.
Like, things could get really interesting really quick with Iowa State.
I can see Matt Campbell hitting the peace sign on these boys, especially after Rocco leaves.
That's literally what Jed Fish did.
I know. I can see it. And whoever would be getting Matt Campbell would probably be getting a really good coach. Pretty good upgrade. Kind of on a similar note, but not really. Colorado Athletic Director Rick George sent out an email to Buff Nation today.
He did.
Talking about the announcement of Colorado's latest NIL initiative called the Arch, which connects student athletes to the business community like never before. This is a quote from the press release today. If you own a business of any size, you can now engage with our student athletes to enhance your brand while leveraging the power of CU athletics to benefit your business. The first of its kind program not only brings your business into the family of CU partners, it directly supports our student athletes, enhancing the world-class experience that brings some of the best athletes from all over the world to Boulder. To help facilitate our aggressive NIL initiatives, we've also bolstered our NIL staff by adding 2 members whose responsibilities will partly be to maintain the Arch. Y'all can go check out the new Arch website, but Rick George in Colorado getting ahead of this these changing times that we're seeing in college athletics with NIL and everything else that's going on.
Buffs Premier thing that came out a few weeks ago too. Yeah. I mean, you can't say they're not trying, clearly.
That's well said.
So support your team, support your program. I mean, literally, we talk about all these ways that Colorado could be better, but fan support is one of the biggest ones. So
no doubt.
Yeah. Anything else, bro?
You got that video I sent you before the show, Alyssa?
Yep.
Who do you think, Jake, is the oddest? I think that's the right word. The oddest coach in the Big 12.
Oddest and like quirky?
Yes, weird. I was gonna say weird, but I felt odd was nicer.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Gundy's for sure up there, but maybe for different reasons.
True. I think Gundy's a top 3 candidate.
I don't know. Dillingham's got a little of that like quirky weirdness to him. I don't know if I'm on the right track at all.
Not really.
What name am I supposed to be saying here?
What do you think of Dave Aranda on the scale of oddness / weirdness?
I feel like he's pretty just like buttoned up and.
You've seen the movie Wolf of Wall Street before, right?
Of course.
Can you play the clip, Alyssa?
There's a scene in The Wolf of Wall Street when they're talking about throwing midgets, and it's like, hey, this midget, can he, can he roll there? And he goes, no, he doesn't roll. You throw him. You know what I mean? And they're made for throwing. And then after a while, they start talking, and they go, well, you know what? I think if you start talking, there's a scene in The Wolf of Wall Street when they're talking about throwing midgets, and it's like, hey, this midget, can he, can he roll there? And he goes, no, he doesn't roll. You throw him. You know what I mean? And they're made for throwing. And then after a while, they start talking, and they go, well, you know what? I think if you start talking, they may think they know we're making fun of them. The midgets may think that we're making fun of them. So then I'm going to start, they may get mad at us. And then the guys go, well, what we need to do is make them think they're one of us. And they go, one of us, one of us. And I think that's the thing with coaching, call it recruiting, is it's that way. They talk about acquiring players, getting rid of players, just like that. And the whole thing underneath all that is they make them think they're one of us. You know what I mean? And it's like, but I don't know. Do you have to do that to win? That sucks. Yeah.
Bro,
what the hell?
Bro just compared one of the funniest scenes in one of my favorite movies to recruiting nowadays.
Oh my God.
In college football. You got to make them feel like they're one of us, which I just thought was hilarious. Like the first part of that when he was going, I was like, where is this going?
Yeah, for real.
I just couldn't believe that, bro. That was one of the wildest, most bizarre answers to a question I think I've ever heard.
That was weird. That was weird, man. You know what? I kind of give him respect and kudos for trying to show some personality.
Yeah, exactly.
But swing and a miss there, coach.
I just thought that was hilarious, man.
No, man, it's drunk.
That boy hit the pendulum right before he took that stand, boy.
Nah, you're
He
not
was
allowed
like,
to
"They're
do
gonna
that in
feel this
Texas,
one."
bro.
True.
Not allowed to. That's natural craziness
No.
out there.
Man. Apparently, he's locked in, according to, I mentioned this to you before the show yesterday, though. Baylor apparently is a part, I don't know if you knew this before I mentioned you yesterday, but apparently Baylor is part of the hottest recruiting rivalry in the Big 12.
With Texas
according
Tech.
to Rivals. Baylor and Texas Tech, the hottest recruiting rivalry in the Big 12.
Good for them, man.
Good for them, seriously.
Let them battle it out. May the worst have the worst time.
But that's all I got, my boy. Are we drafting it up now? Is it time?
Yeah, let's draft it up.
Let's do it, dog.
Today we are drafting the best sides. Any parameters you want to set on this before we get into it?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't think so. It's just got to be sides, right? We can talk about it if something controversial potentially comes up, but I know what you're doing, and you're insane.
Why?
Am I first or you first?
Who went first last? What did we do?
What was our last draft?
I think I went first, whatever we did last, so you can go
Say
ahead.
less. I'm gonna go with the best side you can possibly have.
Okay.
It's got to be made right, of course.
Uh-huh.
But mac and cheese.
Yep.
Good old baked mac and cheese. Thanksgiving. Any type of
Shit,
type
give
of
me the box of
protein.
Kraft, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
No,
but-
come on.
I don't know about all that.
You don't fuck with Kraft?
It's cool, but again,
Easy Mac, bro?
I like baked mac and cheese, like where it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Somebody spent a couple hours making it.
For sure.
That's the mac and cheese I want. And that's the mac and cheese I'm envisioning here with my number one overall pick in the sides draft. Good luck
that's the right
topping
pick.
that, brother.
Well, I was going to pick this regardless. It's mashed potatoes.
That's all right. I
I'd
love me a
say-
good cheesy mashed potato.
Sure, why not? You can throw cheese on there.
Can I take that later
Hell
in the draft?
no, bro.
If you do mashed potato, can I take cheese?
No,
All right.
no.
Whatever.
Come on.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm not going to take lobster mac and cheese. Like,
See what? I feel like that should also be potentially an answer.
Come on.
I would let you do that.
No. Mashed potatoes.
That's a good one.
Extremely versatile. Have them on like a holiday like side, like Thanksgiving and all that. But
Yeah.
I mean, just a steak with like mashed potatoes,
Oh,
or
yeah,
like pork
facts.
chops or something. You know what I mean? Like home run. Another one for me. I'm gonna go with fries.
Damn it.
I'm gonna take double carbs here.
Taking
Fries. Fries are just. I mean, shit. Do I even need to say anything? Honestly.
No, bro. I mean, if it wasn't mac and cheese, fries would have been my number one for sure. Fries are so versatile, bro.
Yeah.
And me and my sister were actually talking about this when she was here earlier this week. It's like the kind of fry, like I don't think it has a name, but it's like kind of like thicker, like it's crunchy.
Not a steak fry.
Not exactly, not a steak
Have you been
fry.
to Pete's Kitchen?
No.
I'm thinking of those fries.
And I'm trying to think if there's like a place we've both been to, but yeah, I mean fries are just elite, man.
No. Are my sides seasoned? No, I just rub them on the dirt before. Go ahead.
I am going to go with the perfect pair for mac and cheese,
Okay.
which is yams. Give me yams.
I would have never picked this.
I know. I'm gonna go. It's like the perfect. I'm low-key just putting the perfect Thanksgiving meal together here.
Okay.
You line up the yams maybe right next to the mac and cheese, where it's kind of like mixing a little bit. You kind of get that little sweetness from the yams in your mac and cheese. Lord Jesus, is so fire. My people, they know if they know. And I'm gonna follow up with baked beans. Not just the regular. I'm talking about some ground beef in there. You know what I'm saying? Some onion, some pepper in there as well. Baked beans, bro, or especially this is more barbecue, but like baked beans might be like the goat like side to go with barbecue. With like your brisket, your whatever comes off the grill.
Yeah, no facts. I feel like, and Bird just said, baked beans pairs best with mac with mac and cheese. When you get that little crossover between them, oh yeah, man,
So fire.
tell me about it.
Ooh. Wow,
see-
the people are throwing out some good ones. I'm not gonna
But like,
lie.
these are almost like appetizers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like I don't know. I feel like chips and queso, like chips and salsa, I think it would be a side, but I don't know.
Is it?
I don't know.
That's why Travis asked the dips count.
I don't know if dips count.
I don't think they do.
I love calamari though. Yes, I love calamari, bro. If that's on the menu at a restaurant I'm at, I'm getting it.
But that's an appetite. Like you
It's
get
true.
that
No, you're
before
right.
you
You're right.
eat.
You're
You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
right. You sound like you don't know what to go with next.
I don't, because I know what I would pick, but then it'd be my third straight potato choice.
What's wrong? Hey, bro. Hey.
Do I just trust the board here and go
best
potato salad?
available.
I gotta go potato salad then.
Wow. Potato salad,
I
brother?
have to. What do you mean?
I don't know about that one. Talk to me about some potato salad.
Potato salad's delicious. It's like the perfect complement to baked beans on your barbecue plate. Like it's baked beans are like hot, like it's a hot side, like
Yeah.
a nice cool like potato salad, like the contrast to that slaps.
I
bro.
feel that.
I mean, I'm 3 straight potatoes right
Keep
now.
going, bro.
I could just go a baked potato. Okay, so I have something that I love. I just don't know if it's like widely accepted, but like caprese, like mozzarella, tomato, basil, like balsamic.
Is that a side? I think that's also kind of appetizer-y.
See, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bruschetta. I'm saying like
No, just the basil and the
like
tomato.
it's like a
and the,
side salad. Like, does that not count? I don't see why that wouldn't count.
I think you would have to say a side salad. I don't think you can just say caprese because that to me is an appetizer. And Alyssa agrees with me, so you're just in the L here, bro. Sorry.
No, I can see what you mean. It's an appetizer, but it's also a salad.
You should just go loaded baked potato here and just stay with the potato, bro.
What if we said caprese
That's what I said.
Okay, all right.
No, yeah, caprese salad, bro.
Okay.
Elite.
That's fire.
How am I moving the goalposts?
Fags, Ron.
Wait, come on. No, if you want to throw the flag, by all means, throw the flag.
I mean, I'm cool. I'm not tripping. That's all right. Because I like it. I like your caprese, so that's cool with me.
I mean, it's just more of obviously like an Italian-ish side.
Exactly.
Like, you would have
That's why
like
I like
a
it,
chicken parm and then like caprese on the. You know what I mean? Like you're
No,
not
for
eating caprese as like a main dish.
No, for sure. My bad.
See,
dog.
like I'm sorry, like steak and dunk. Like if you threw buffalo wings as a side out, like that.
Oh yeah, no, hell no.
No, you can't.
Not
do
a
that.
chance.
No, you can't do that. Potatoes au gratin are fire. Potato chips, see, like, I see what you mean, but like, I don't know if that qualifies.
Give me rice.
Elite pull.
Elite side. I'm talking about the cilantro lime rice. I'm talking about Mexican rice. I'm talking about
Straight jasmine rice.
I'm talking
in my
about dirty
opinion.
rice. So fire. Give me rice.
No, that like
That could have been Loki could have been higher up.
no like sticky like Asian rice, like
Some fried rice.
fried rice, elite.
Sheesh.
What else are you going?
I might need some help here. Yeah, I'm Heaven's Demon. He knows what's up. Dirty rice. You ever had dirty rice, bro?
I mean, I've had like beans and rice like done up, but not like dirty rice.
So fire, bro. I might need some help from the chat, y'all. Give me another one. Give me a good one to end on here, y'all.
I have one, and I'm kind of hoping you don't take it.
I'm sure I won't. You can go ahead. We can go alternate here these last.
Are you for sure?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Take it. What's up?
Damn, you're really just gonna let me jump in front of you like that?
I don't think I would be shocked if you pick something here that I'd be like, damn, I should have picked that.
See, I'm going to pick this because when we went to Hutchins, you and I were the only one that got this, and we were both in agreement that, yeah, it's fire.
All right, for my last pick here, I'm going to go with fried okra.
You son of a bitch.
My last pick, fried okra, boy. Ooh,
son of a
that's
bitch.
going to be a hit with some wings and with some barbecue fried okra, boy. I don't know what made me just think about
What
that.
a betrayal. What a betrayal.
I don't know what made me think about that, but boy, that fried okra, man. Sheesh.
I'm picking collard greens then.
All right. Okay. I like that. Hell yeah. Yeah, you can just
No,
put
Wayne,
greens.
we know sides. It's difficult when you're on the clock, you know?
Yeah,
You-
he's talking about how do you not know if I could have named something, but you got to make it count. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
I was waiting for this comment from David, and this is why I didn't want to pick it almost because
what
I
was
feel, for some reason, I feel like it's
Oh.
kind of like divisive. Like people don't like fried okra, but I think it's incredible.
We like fried okra.
Yeah, straight up.
I don't care if it is divisive.
I did get set up. You know what? You know what? No, I'll
Hey, I
take.
told bro to go
Hey, bro.
2 times. I told bro to go.
I was making my pick, and you stole it from me, like straight robbed. But
That's fire.
I don't
That's a
know.
good list.
Greens are. I'm full of ish. What is wrong with you? You don't like mashed potatoes and fries, bro? Come on, Dorkin.
Bro, you should have went with the loaded baked potato, bro.
See, I'm not a baked potato type of fan, honestly. I don't know what it is.
It's like literally got to be like loaded for real.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, yeah, butter, salt, pepper,
Yeah,
cheese, like
cheese,
chives,
some
onions,
bacon bits.
bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no sour cream though. We skip all that nonsense. But I don't know. I'd way rather have like a potato salad, fries, or mashed potatoes than.
I
a
just
baked
never been a
potato.
potato salad guy. I mean, I just never had a good one, but I don't know. That was
I
fun
mean,
though.
I could have stayed with the potato, bro, but then like I need to get. I feel like a little bit of diversity in there, you know.
I think you accomplished that with your last pick. I don't have no misses, Eric. I don't got no misses on my top 5.
You're right, Christian. Good God, get us to Monday. Facts, bro. Facts.
No, for real.
Never been to Idaho, but okay, I would have picked straight cream cheese.
He would have definitely picked like a jalapeno cream cheese popper or something. I feel like he would have picked tater tots too. How do you feel about tater tots?
I like tater tots.
Not a
Tater tots for
guy.
me, honestly, underrated like quick breakfast potato. Like instead of just making hash browns,
See, I love hash browns, bro.
Me too, but
I
like-
love hash browns.
you don't have time to make hash browns all the time.
It's true.
We got 5 minutes, chat. Hit us up with your questions. Last 5 minutes of the off season. SN Services says, Coach Brian, go to Cleveland yet to check on Grown? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think
I think
that's
we would
happening
know
either.
for sure, yeah. But we'll see. See what happens.
I will say though, Shedeur, I mean, obviously it was his first time, I think, of Cam talking to the media today there in Cleveland. Bro killed it per usual.
They
All
gotta
the
leave,
right answers.
They gotta leave my dude alone.
11
bro.
out of 10 answers. I mean, in one case, he knew what somebody was going to ask before they
Yeah,
asked him.
for real.
And handled it perfectly. Ooh, well, damn. See, that's a good one, Jay.
Ooh,
I
cheese
should have said
curds,
cheese curds.
for
See, that's
sure.
why I asked for y'all help. Damn. I forgot all about that. You were so
See,
right.
okay, Travis. I was thinking pasta salad too,
Pasta salad would have been
because
a good
that's
one.
fire.
Yeah, it is.
Ivan asked where we'll boost it up next. No idea. UCLA with his boy Nico. I mean, he was out in California.
Wait, did you read the part of that CBS article where they said that Colorado is like the place to look out for?
Oh, I did not, but I mean, clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Like we talked about it yesterday.
For sure. Yeah. In this article, it says, should the situation end up with Carter not returning to Tennessee, Colorado would be a school to watch as a potential destination, sources told CBS Sports. So, I don't know. If he ends up leaving Tennessee, I think this is when these discussions can really begin to really be had. And if that happens, yeah, I mean, Colorado is going to be in the mix. They are in the mix.
Facts. Eric asked DNVR any weekend plans. CFB 26.
Yeah, I'm playing a lot of CFB 26. My building is having like a pool party tomorrow, like a barbecue.
Oh, there you
They're
go.
having like barbecue, like a DJ and stuff. So I'm gonna be there. It should be fun.
Nice. But no, not much. Chilling. Gym, video games, Chipotle, the usual. The usual.
You going Chipotle today or tomorrow?
I already went out
both?
to lunch before the show, actually.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
You
good.
said you went there for lunch?
No,
Chipotle?
I went to Pete's
Oh,
Kitchen. But it's just honestly this summer, I think at least once a weekend I've gone to Chipotle for the last
Smart.
God.
For
I
me,
can't
it's
tell you
been-
how long.
For me, it's been twice a week sometimes.
Same.
Waco Girl, O'Brien potatoes, yes.
Which ones are those?
They're like breakfast like potatoes, like hash browns with peppers and onions in them.
Oh yeah, facts.
So fire.
See, real quick, like the New Mexico like hash browns are different, bro.
Why y'all everything different in New Mexico, bro?
I mean, it's really just the green chili.
True. Okay, makes sense.
But you get like if you go to the Frontier, which is like right
What's
next
that?
to UNM, it's just like it used to be 24 hours, like constantly just open, like breakfast food,
Oh, okay.
like lunch food, like almost kind of everything, but it was fire. Have some of the best cinnamon rolls in the world.
Ooh,
But,
love a good cinnamon roll.
What do they call them? Western hash browns is what they call them. Just smothered with chili and cheese.
Wow.
It's a game changer. Fresh green chili too, not this
course.
soupy mess that they have out here. Eric Moore says, has Hunter's Heisman influenced Boo to Boulder? Potentially, maybe.
Yeah. maybe.
There's only one person who knows the answer to that. Edgar asks, do you use mouthwash before brushing your teeth? What does that even mean?
You know what it means.
I don't.
I wonder what made Edgar ask that. Like, I don't know. I think that was the jump off point because that super chat came early in the show, and I feel like
Really?
that was when the chat took a turn into foolishness for the day.
You guys got 30 seconds to explain to me what that means. Or that's just exiting my mind for the rest of the time. Like, I have no idea what that was.
Oh my gosh!
Ooh,
What?
we just got an email.
Yeah.
We're going to be in Boulder Monday morning because the man is going to speak.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
I mean,
go.
chat's not giving me any answers, so
Onion rings would have been a good one too.
onion rings is good. Scalloped potatoes for sure.
God bless you.
Thank you. All right. That is the 2025 off season.
Wow, what a time.
That is
bro.
it. The next 8 months are about to be a lot of work, Not a lot of sleep, but damn, it's going to be fun.
Fun as hell, bro. We're back, baby.
Yes, sir.
We are so back.
Jesus knows. Frontier's legit. Yes, sir. But yeah, that was fun. I think we did a good job. We made it interesting, kept it fresh. Appreciate y'all who actually stuck around the off season. I know it's easy for some people to, kind of tune out and stuff. So
yeah, man, if you've been rocking with us this whole off season, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? You are a real one.
Yeah, you know what's about to happen. You know everything's about to get turned up to 11.
About to go up.
We're going to have a lot of stuff for you starting next week. Written content's going to get fired back up. A lot of
Yep.
video stuff. The show, obviously.
Most
God, I'm
definitely.
so excited.
Hell yeah.
See y'all Monday. Let's go Buffs.
We all silly like the mayor.